So Lankinen is not Demko. And we all know the importance of having a great goaltender. You have a great goaltender, you can make an okay team great. Bad goaltender makes a great team bad. And when he tossed that pizza, all you can eat, right on Scheifele's stick and then put it to Connor, what was that, 3 minutes in the game?
Yeah.
You can kind of feel the air come out of the Canucks sails. Like, oh.
I'll be honest with you, man. You and I talked about it because we were there early. We wanted to get the whole fan experience, and I bumped into a lot of people that are still working there from my tenure when I was working at that rink for the Jets. And as soon as they came out, Demko, his level of give a shit was the lowest I've probably ever seen. And sure, you're not starting. I mean, we knew right away. Lankinen came out first. Okay, he's getting the anthem, but Demko, man. Like, I bet you he had a hard time just getting on his gear. And I know they had a tough time. You know, they showed up in Toronto from Carolina to Toronto. They got in late. They ended up beating the Leafs 3-0 that night and then over to Winnipeg. So I understand the travel sucked a little bit. But, man, he looked like he did not want to be there. You and I were predicting that, you know, if he lets in any more in the second period, like 4 or 5, he's got to get yanked. But I bet you they went over and talked to Demko after the first, or either that or Demko went to them and said, I'm not going in.
Yeah, I got a picture. You're going in. No, I'm not.
No, I don't think so.
4 goals.
Like,
no,
I don't think he even took a shot in one. Maybe he took 1 or 2 shots in warm up. Like,
yeah, I don't think he took shots. Probably till like 3 or 4 minutes left. But it's
that whole team looked very uninspired, man. And I don't know what's going on. I know there's been rumors about JT Miller and Elias Pettersson getting dealt and maybe being trade bait before the deadline. But even after the game, Hughes, his interview seemed very uninspired. Like, that is just a team that I think has given up already.
I wonder, because we've talked about Demko's knee injuries, and he's got a very rare knee issue. Big guy, a lot of torque going through his joints, and he's the linchpin of their team. So if he's gone, they're really in hot water. So I wonder if they're telling him, listen, if you're not playing, take as few shots as you need. We don't care. Obviously travel with the team, but when you're in net, we want you to play. I kind of wonder, but also at the same time, we bought tickets to the Jets-Canucks game. Well, at least I bought the tickets because I wanted to watch Demko. I figured Lankinen had played in Toronto 2 nights before. Demko played the game before that. Travel day, Demko versus Hellebuyck makes sense to me. I was so disappointed when Demko didn't start. And then also, just because I love watching the goaltenders and warm-ups, seeing him not take shots until like 3 or 4 minutes left, I was like, man, this is disappointing. This is why we paid and we wanted to watch. And then 3-0, 9 minutes in, you got to put the other guy in after that. 4 goals, less than 30 seconds in the second period. You got to change the goalie when you're getting smoked. They're getting mangled by the Jets.
Yeah, I think at that point, I think they knew they were going to take the L. And at that point, why put in a guy who didn't look overly inspired to play anyways? Like, I mean, you're down 5-0 after 40. And then, you know, you managed to spoil Hellebuck's goose egg, which kind of sucked. Although letting in 1 goal after that, it dropped his goals against average to under 2. He was sitting at a 1.98 after that game. That's unbelievable. Hey, more hockey content. It's might be old, it might be new, it might be a full episode, it might be a half episode, but you can click these boxes because who doesn't like clicking boxes?